Cities Museum in groups. Let me turn this camera if I can get this thing working. Well, why didn't it turn into me? Hold on. Hold on. There I am. And let me coordinate the Facebook platforms. So I'm going to edit it. So we are counting down the weather coming in. So this is Tuesday afternoon, January the 7th. Okay, so we are starting to hear from, I've had people call me with the shelters that there's plenty of room, so we don't need to panic. You don't need to panic about supplies. Just do your normal shopping. It's not the end of the world. I'm not even sure that this event's even going to happen. They say it is, but you know, the media likes to build this stuff up to where they make a big deal out of it. And I don't think that that's going to be necessary. They're now saying on my weather, I'll tell you exactly what it says. It says, well, it's 35 degrees here now. So tomorrow in the morning is going to be 26 with a high of 43. Then Thursday morning is going to be even warmer. The low is going to be 30 with 38 being the high, and 85% chance of rain. On Friday, the low is going to be above freezing, which is 33, and the high is going to be 41, and it's a 65% chance of rain. So I don't know what all this other stuff that people are talking about. Maybe my weather deal doesn't know what's going on. But anyway, we need to be ready, and so just don't go crazy at the grocery store and go spend $500 or $600 on junk food that you're going to just eat while you're supposedly going to watch it snow, and it's probably not going to snow. Let me see where I am live. Let me see where I am. Okay. Hey, Tom. Afternoon, everyone. But we're going to keep a close eye on it, and we're going to be here to help. Brittany, I believe, has already reached out to the Jeep Club of Fort Worth in case it does get icy and dicey out on the roads. It's better to be prepared than it is to not be prepared. So everybody's had plenty of advance warning that something's coming. So we'll just have to go with that and try to make the best out of it. The shelters, there's plenty of room in the shelters, so we don't have an issue there. Besides that, I don't know of anything that I'm going to get my Christmas tree out of here, our Christmas tree, and take it to the, in Azle, behind City Hall, they've got a roll-off dumpster that's always down there, so I'm going to take this tree and get it out of the way. Anyway, I don't think they know what it's going to do. Yeah, I don't. WFAA, I shared their deal this morning, Tom, and they put out a real, it's going to be bad, it's going to be bad. I mean, we might get some rain, and if it's freezing, then that might make the overpasses. But as long as people just drive sanely and not crazy, I think we're going to get through this thing okay. I hope we are anyway. But it's always, they always blow it up. Sensationalism sells newspapers or airtime on streaming or television time. So I don't know. We're ready in case it turns bad, but I really don't. Out there right now, it's pretty doggone nice. Tom's in, Brittany's in, James is in. So I don't anticipate a lot of stuff that's being blown up right now, but who knows, So I think we'll all be ready. Like I say, I don't think there's a need for anybody running to of course, the stores are packed. I don't think there's a need for people running to the stores and buying up half the toilet paper, paper towels. I mean, it's cold and it's going to rain. My weather deal doesn't say anything about snow. But so mine's just a weather app. It won't stick. The ground's pretty cold. And today, I don't know what it's going to get up to, 40 or 41. It's freezing the pipes over here in this little center that I'm in. It's the toilet lines are all clogged up. But I don't know if it hits, it hits. Channel 8 this morning, I shared it, and it said from Wednesday evening until Friday afternoon. Of course, you can use the old almanac. Here's how I guide by it. Stock show parade happens on the 18th, so that's when we always start getting this weather in. So anyway, just be prepared. If you put those faucet covers on before all of this started and you might leave one of your hydrants dripping, you should be okay. This is nothing like what happened in 2021. Everybody is still, they missed that one. They did not, if y'all will remember, they said we were going to have a little weather, but they did not, it was an ice storm. They missed that one. They did not predict that one. Brenda is in. So ever since that event, I think they've all decided that they would rather be overly reporting than missing the mark again, because I think for sure they missed it on the ice-a-thon. I call it the ice-a-thon. But we'll just have to see. Everybody's got fair warning. They're saying now from tomorrow evening till Friday afternoon, it could be hazardous. Start early and you'll have no problems. If you're supposed to be there at 8 and you live out towards where I live, out west, start 15, 20 minutes earlier than you normally do. Now on Thursday morning, it's going to be down to, if it does rain on Wednesday, Thursday is going to be down just to 30. I mean, it's barely going to be freezing. Then Friday morning it's going to be above freezing. So unless that changes, if that model doesn't change, we're not going to have any problems here. I don't know. I'm not a weather person. I can do that. Send me your one of my shops. Send me your the pictures on it, and I'll tell you what I think we ought to charge. I didn't want to do that job to start with, but she took it on, so yeah. That job that was going to be a 3 or 4 hour deal is now, in the second day? But we learn. We live and learn, so just send me the photos of it. I've got the before photos. Send me the photos. I want to see how good we did on that rock splash. Okay, what else is happening? Where are we eating Saturday? I hadn't even thought about that. Somebody wanted to know if we would entertain the idea of trying Polito's out again over here on Polito Street. I don't have a problem with that. We didn't, when it reopened, we met over there. We had that whole back room, and people were, I'm not saying the food wasn't good. I'm just saying it was different than what it was when we used to eat over there when the Politos still had it, or whether they still had part of it or whatever. Before it shut down, when we went back, the food I ate, which was the same thing I ordered the time before, was not the same. It wasn't, I didn't really like it, so I'll try another dish. But so let's just do Polito's on Polito Street. Does that work for everybody? So Saturday we'll be at Polito's at 1 o'clock. I'll start posting it today. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. Maybe they've worked the kinks out, but there wasn't a problem with service or anything. It was just the food wasn't the same as it was when we were eating over there at least once a month. Everybody really liked that place. Now, wait a minute before I say that. There's no football game around here on Saturday, is there? TCU's not playing, so yeah, we'll be good. So we're going to eat at Polito's. That'll work. Everybody's on pins and needles waiting for the supposedly disaster, which I don't think is ever going to happen. Polito's. The sign's still the same, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So I will post it now. I don't answer unavailable. What else is going on with everybody today? Everybody's getting ready for the weather event. Okay, I'm posting it now. We are eating well, if I could get my fingers to work. At Polito's. And it's on Polito Street. Okay, that's done. What else? There's that thing that I posted this morning from WFAA. Snow 3 to 6 inches. Prepare for hazardous travel. Slick and snow covered roads. Pay attention to the forecast. Okay. I'm paying attention. If it does the roads get bad and you get stuck or something, we've always been able to get people pulled out or whatever from either the Jeep Club or one of our members or something. So we're ready. Our group is always ready. Because we try to plan it out in advance. Is this me now? Sherry, James, and 3 other people. Lisa says, good day. No, I don't think it's going to stick, but who knows? You don't ever know until it happens. Aren't y'all glad the cowboy season's finally over? We don't have to listen to what's Jerry going to do next. Jerry has controlled the media and the Metroplex since 1990 or 1989. And we all have to dance to his beat. I think Jerry's about ready to hang it up anyway. He looks pretty bad to me, but who knows? Do you want me to give them your number? Who? Polito's? Who you wanting to know, Brittany? I'm not following you. Whoever, you can give whoever my number. It doesn't bother me. My number is very easy to find. I'm not one that hides from people. Well, good. The House and the Senate are going to pass that Lincoln-Riley Act. That's the lady that, I believe, Alabama or somewhere, that got murdered by one of these immigrants. Yeah, you can. It doesn't, tell them, usually I'll coordinate through you, but it doesn't matter. I'm easy to find. And I'll be here regardless. I mean, we're not doing detail work, but I come down anyway. And Brittany, if you can call Polito's on Polito Street and tell them we're going to be there Saturday at 1. That would be helpful. And besides that, I got to start loading up this Christmas tree and all of this stuff. I'm going to leave today, 30, 40 minutes. There's nothing going on. So I just sit down here in the cold and twiddle my thumbs. Has anybody had an update on Bruce Willis? Gosh, I sure miss. But during the holidays on a couple of those old channels, they were still playing Die Hard movies. You used to always watch, you could get the Die Hard movies and the Rocky movies during the holidays. Patricia is in, Richard's in. So for the new people signing up, we're eating at Polito's on Polito Street on Saturday at 1. Do we need a financial planner? Yes. So if you know a financial planner, we need one to be a sponsor on our group. Miranda is in. Ginger is in. So I personally don't think this. Maybe it's going to hit, but the temperature tomorrow morning is going to be 30. That's only 1 degree, 2 degrees off. And on Friday morning it's going to be 33. It's not even going to be freezing. So, but I agree. People here in Texas or in Fort Worth, when we get that prediction and then you get water, people slow way down. I mean, yeah, people get upset about it. Don't get upset. Just put it in your mind, whether there's no ice or no snow, but it's raining and it's cold, people are going to slow down like there's ice and snow. Okay? Or a better way is just take that day off. Sit at home and not worry about it. But I drive in, and it's a long drive, and I leave real early in the morning, so I avoid that. But I've been starting about an hour later, and the traffic is 10 times as bad. So if it were to ice over or something, I wouldn't have to be down here, but there's nothing for me to do at the house, so I always come in. Okay, I'm going to load this Christmas tree up, and I got to put all this other stuff up and move some stuff around, so I will talk to y'all either prior to leaving here in a little bit or as soon as I get home. I don't think I've got any stops to make that I know of, but that could change at any minute. My family knows what time I leave, and so if they've got something they need picked up or something, then I'm the designated picker-upper. But I do want to get that Christmas tree out of here. I got to go get my gloves because those little deals are, when the tree dries out, they're just like needles. So anyway, I will see y'all